What is up, guys? Welcome back with breaking stimulus check news. Today's Friday, September 4th. We have huge second stimulus check update. Starting with this article, CNN. Mnuchin says bipartisan agreement still should be reached for new relief package amid impasse talks. Basically, things are breaking down right now. Negotiations, as always, they're kind of reaching a stalemate. They're going back and forth. Nancy Pelosi does not want to compromise. This is breaking news coming off my last video. If you didn't watch that, definitely go watch it. This is all breaking news that happened after that. Amid impasse over new second stimulus package to address fallout from the pandemic, Treasury Steve Mnuchin told lawmakers Tuesday that he believes a bipartisan agreement should be reached to deliver further aid testimony before House Committee investigation the federal response to the Rona relief package response. We will continue to work with the Senate and House on a bipartisan basis for a Phase 4 relief package. I believe bipartisan agreement should be reached, Mnuchin said during a hearing at Senate's Committee on Coronavirus Aid, basically adding that he hoped such an agreement would provide funding for schools, testing, vaccine, childcare, and other key priorities. Talks for new stimulus broke down. Again, like I said, they broke down for like the 100th time. Things are not looking good. Democrats and Trump administration, Democrats, Republicans, Nancy Pelosi versus everyone, guys. She's not willing to play ball. She's not willing to compromise. You already know what it is. It's the same story over and over and over again. Then we got this article right here. Chuck Schumer calls GOP's latest coronavirus stimulus plan completely inadequate as a stalemate drags on. Basically, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer criticized a narrow coronavirus release Republican bill aimed to vote on next week. Again, a new bill was aimed to vote next week. Again, today's Friday. Hopefully on Monday or Tuesday, the new bill was supposed to get passed. Hopefully, Republicans hope that there would be some kind of agreement or compromise. They moved it back up to $1.5 trillion. Right here again, Leader Chuck Schumer criticized the narrow bill, saying it's not enough money. The Democrats keep saying it's not enough money. The plan addresses topics including unemployment insurance. You want that. Small business loans. People have businesses, but do not include democratic priorities such as state and municipal relief. Again, they keep wanting state and local governments. I don't understand why. Democrats really want democratic priorities such as state and municipal relief. You know why? Because the Democratic states are all for mail-in voting and the mail-in ballot. Again, Democrats care more, again, for the USPS and the mail-in voting than they care about getting money to hard-working American people who are struggling financially, to families, to our starving children. They care more about mail-in voting. They're so against Trump. They want to hurt Trump. They care more about that. But that's why they said no. And an impasse over the pandemic aid drags on. Talks between the Democratic leaders in the White House again last month. Things are not looking good. We're breaking down again because Nancy Pelosi does not really want to go back. Republicans may call their proposal skinny, but it would be more appropriate to call it emancipated. Basically, they're just throwing jabs. I don't understand why Democrats, you're adults, you're a straight up adult. Why are you throwing jabs? Why are you insulting the other Republicans? Why are they going back and forth? It's not just the Democrats, also Republicans. Right here, shutdown prospects dim, but so do fiscal stimulus odds as Pelosi, Mnuchin, separate tracks ahead of September free-for-all. Again, I don't like this. Basically, they're going to go take their own way. They're both going to just offer new stimulus bills, and that's bad because, like I've said hundreds of times, it's just the same thing over and over again, guys. The Democrats do not want to play ball. They want too much money, and they want state and local government. They want mail-in voting. They want USPS. They want all this stupid stuff that nobody really cares about. I don't care about state and local government. I don't care about mail-in voting. I don't care about USPS bill. They care more about those things than giving money to hardworking people who are struggling. And then finally, guys, we have Forbes right here. Again, as the stimulus package stalls, Biden has a $4 trillion economic plan. I just don't even understand this. Biden is basically senile at this point. What is he talking about? The whole economy is going down. Everything's going bad. And he says, I have a $4 trillion plan. He says, this is how we're going to do it. I read this, guys. I'm not going to read it word for word, but all of it kind of doesn't even make sense. Like, where's this money going to come from, okay? Let me break this down. The Republicans want $1 trillion. The Democrats want $3 trillion. Even $3 trillion is way too much. They're both literally Democrats. Nancy Pelosi said, okay, $3 trillion was too much. How about 2.2? Nancy Pelosi, as hard-headed as she is, she can know and say, okay, $3 trillion is too much. How about 2.2 trillion? Biden wants to do $4 trillion. Are you crazy? Where's this money going to come from? That's double what Nancy Pelosi just asked. And even that was too much. You got to put it in perspective, guys. I could say I want this, I want that, I want all this crazy stuff. But if it's not real, if it's not tangible, you're just putting out BS to try to get, news, try to get people to talk about it, just like I'm doing now. Try to get your name out there and try to say, oh, Biden wants to help people. No, it's just a fugazi. He's saying, it's a scapegoat. Oh, I want to give $5 trillion, billion. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't matter. It's all fake. You can't do it. If we have, everything has to go through legislation, has to go through Congress, has to go through the Senate, it has to be voted on. There has to be a bipartisan agreement, a compromise. Whatever both parties want to do, it has to be both parties together, united, making a deal, making some kind of legal binding legislation bill, right? for you to just to say for Biden to, so I laugh, for Biden to say I'm gonna give twice as much as Nancy Pelosi's asking, and even the 2.2 trillion is literally too much. That he thinks it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any logical sense, guys. That's like someone saying, okay, the most I'm gonna do is 2 trillion. I'm saying, you know what, 4 trillion. It doesn't make any sense. But regardless, we'll get into more of these articles real quick. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Daily videos, minimum 1 video each and every single day. I try to post 2 to 3 videos daily. Every single video you have a chance to win. All you have to do is comment the word of the day. The word of today, guys, is dog, D-O-G. If you don't have money, please watch the video all the way through. Please don't skip the ads. Please like, please comment. You have to be subscribed. You have to like, and you have to comment. And obviously, if you do have money, check out my Patreon. Again, $1 a month, $3 a month, $5 a month. I have $11 a month and 3 people pledging. Thank you so much. All this money is just a donation. It gets paid forward. I use this money to buy more Amazon gift card. I helped over 520 people get free Amazon gift cards out of my own pocket. So just this helps. It's an idea I had. And if you want to pay it forward, if you want to do a 100% donation, goes back to the people. If not, it's okay. All you can do is hit that like, be subscribed, comment the word of the day, which is dog. Let's get back to summarizing these articles. What is this? Basically, guys, things are not looking good. But McConnell says he wants to make a deal. He said Mnuchin, McConnell, Trump, they all want to make a deal. Please, Nancy, let's make a deal. We counteroffered. The Republicans counteroffered 1.5 trillion. At least accept it, or at least counteroffer 1.75. Because you're already at 2.2. Just make an agreement. I don't understand why the Democrats, like in this bill right here, Democrats care more about Democratic things they're looking for. They really care more about that kind of stuff than they do about helping hardworking Americans. Can you believe that? Because it does not include Democratic priorities. You know what the priority should be? It shouldn't be state and local municipal relief. It shouldn't be rental and mortgage assistance. You know what it should be? Giving money to hardworking American people, hardworking families who are struggling right now financially. Children are starving. They have no supplies to go back to school. And you're talking about mail-in voting. You're talking about state and local government funding. You're talking about this BS USPS bill. Nobody cares. People want help. People want financial assistance. People want to know every week I'm going to 100% get X amount. People want to know I'm going to get how much I'm going to get direct stimulus. That's what people care about. Again, we got to stop this whole Democratic like back and forth, this wish list. You're not going to get 4 trillion, Biden. Pelosi could barely get 2 trillion. They're at 1.5. Republicans are at 1.5. You saying 4 trillion is more than 3 times what the Republicans want to give. It's crazy. And then right here, shutdown, guys. Nobody wants the government shut down. It just hurts our economy. It's a lose-lose situation. Nobody wins. Trust me. If the government shuts down, everybody loses. There's not a winner in that. Nobody wants that to happen. So let's just make a government, because the government is going to shut down in about 2 weeks. And if we can't make an agreement, guys, then there's not going to be one until the Democratic, there's not going to be one Democrats. There's not going to be one until the election. That is November. If it doesn't happen the latest like October, if it doesn't happen by October, it's gone. There's no odds for that. The hope for that is gone, guys. And like I said, that's pretty much it. I just summarized real quick. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Daily videos, minimum 1 video each and every single day. On average, 3 or 4 videos. Like I said, to enter the giveaway, I do a giveaway every single day. Hit that like, be subscribed, comment dog. If you want to find out the winner, check out my next video. Come on, 8 hours. Thank you guys so much. Peace.